Hello, everyone. So, Allison couldn't join us today, but I am still going to do a live stream for you all in a live writing session. I don't know how, like, I don't know how long this one will be because I get more nervous when I do live streams on my own versus when there's another person there. So, we'll see. Wait. Okay. Sam goes downhill just said hi. Hello, Sam. So I'm super glad that you could join me today. Just to kind of reiterate, again, Allison couldn't join us because she's feeling sick. It's not corona, it's a migraine. So that's obviously a good thing. And hopefully she'll be feeling better soon, but we're still going to sprint. Hello, Katie. And I get a little bit nervous when I do live streams, like just me instead of someone else on screen. Oh, hi, Shankarti. So I don't know how long this live stream is going to go on for tonight, but if we have really good vibes, then hopefully we can get a lot done. So what is everyone's goals for this session, and how have your guys' days been? My day has been pretty busy with a lot of homework stuff, but I did get some writing time in earlier, and I'm ready to keep writing today. Hello, Rebecca. I'm just asking kind of what people's goals are. Oh, I think I can make a banner about this. Let's see. What are your writing goals? Your day. Oh, perfect. Okay, so there's the question as people are joining this live stream. But I was just saying that for me, my day was pretty good. It was a little bit hectic, but like a good hectic. And my writing goals tonight are just to keep going. I've gotten through all of this round of revisions except revising the first 3 chapters, which are the weakest point of my novel and the part I'm most nervous about. And Sam says that she already won camp. Yay! That's so exciting that you won. And she's just been outlining the next 4 books in the series. Ooh, that's so awesome. I'm always jealous of people who can write series. Hopefully someday I can write a series, but I feel like I'm not a good enough writer yet. So that's amazing for you. And Katie said she did a lot of homework today. Me too. But her goal is to edit a few chapters during these sprints. Yay! Are you doing more like big edits or more line edits, Katie? Rebecca said that she's going to be working on an English essay again. LOL. Yep, English essays are important. Even when we don't want to do them, wish we were working on our works in progress. And Shankurti said her goal is to finish my retelling this April. That's an awesome goal. I think we've talked about what your retelling is before, if I remember correctly, but could you jog my memory on what you're doing a retelling of? I also need to find what timer we're going to use today. So we'll look that up now. Unless anyone else has any ideas for a sprinting timer, I might just choose the emoji one again because it is really cute. It's a retelling of Cinderella and Hal's Moving Castle. Yes, I remember talking to you about that over on Instagram. So that sounds so cool. Oh my gosh. And Sam says, this is my first time trying to write a series. That's so exciting. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till I get to that phase in my writing career when I can write a series. So that's so amazing. Aw. And I think we might be ready to start some live sprints. Are we feeling a 10-minute live sprint or a 15-minute live sprint to start? What are we feeling today? Usually I like to start with one of those just to kind of get my brain in the process. I'll bring up the timer too. There we go. Shinkurti said 15's good, and Sam said 15. So I will set the timer for 15 and also remove this banner. Oh, and Katie said 15 too. Perfect. Set. Okay. So I also think, so it's like a race between the emojis, and I think that the like one in the back, the fourth one there, that's kind of like a cute bashful emoji. I think that that one's gonna win. So if you guys want to put in the comments which emoji you think is gonna win the race, we can check at the end of the 15 minutes too. Okay, I will start the timer now. So the rolling eyes emoji won. So Rebecca was right. Oh darn. He looks so annoyed, but congrats on winning the emoji race that time. I have faith that the blushing smiley face can win in the future. And so, how did everyone do on that last sprint? For me, what I'm working on right now, because I really want to think through what I'm doing with the first three chapters of my novel because they're just really not working right now. I'm doing a little bit of just like research and like thought processing on like what I want it to look like. So I'm actually trying to develop like linguistic guides to both of my main characters, so, like different like tells for when the chapters in their voice or when they're talking in dialogue, which isn't necessarily related to the first three chapters, but it's kind of related to like the overall thing. So that's what I'm kind of doing, I guess. But it's been a little bit difficult just because it's hard to know like linguistic tells for your characters, but I think that they're really important. Um, Rebecca also was just doing research, so probably for her English essay. So, but yay for doing research during the sprint. Sam got 276 words, so that's awesome. Katie edited one chapter and a line of another chapter. Wow, that is really great for 15 minutes. Like, that's seriously amazing. Oh my gosh. And Shankurti got 482 words down, and she finally figured out the first chapter. Yay! First chapters are so hard. So, congrats on figuring it out. So, yeah. If anyone has any advice, to be honest, on how to figure out the first chapter, please leave it in the comments down below, because that is definitely something that I'm kind of grappling with right now. Because right now, my work in progress, it's like really, really, really good once you get past the first three chapters. But obviously, that's a problem because your first three chapters have to be able to pull people in. And you can't just be like, you can't market your book as, I promise this is good after you get past the first few chapters. So that's what I'm definitely trying to work on over the weekend and possibly tonight. Do we also want to do another sprint? We could do maybe like 20 minutes this time. I don't know, how do people feel about that? Sam just asked, what's your book about? So my book is a young adult contemporary. It's about these two girls who are very opposite, and then their favorite influencer dies and leaves behind a series of tweets with challenges for her followers. And as the girls go through and complete the challenges, romance ensues, but not everything is as it seems with the challenges. So that's kind of what my book's about. It's just kind of a cutesy YA contemporary that also looks into like influencers and how we like idolize them in society. And then Rebecca said 20 sounds good. So I will start up the timer then. Oh, before I start the chapter, Shankurti said something that I thought was kind of good. I heard the first chapter should contain the character's internal conflict, the lie about the world, and struggles so that the reader can relate to him or her immediately. Yeah, I definitely should probably brainstorm that a little bit because my character definitely like has the internal conflict and like the lie about the world and the struggles, but I haven't necessarily kind of worked through that yet, I guess, if that makes sense. But without further ado, I will start the timer. Okay, so the little kissy face emoji won. Did anyone? Oh, Shane Curdy, congrats! Your emoji won. Woo woo. Um, so I finished my linguistics guides for my characters, so kind of like different tells that when it's one character's main character's voice versus when it's another character's voice, because my story is dual point of view. How did everyone else do on their sprint? And Shankurti says, "Yay!" Sam got 413. That's awesome. And then Grace said, "Hello, I just joined, but I got 153 words. So, hello, Grace, and that's awesome. So, thanks for joining us. And 153 words is really great. Shankurti got 596. So, that's awesome. Woo, we're all getting so much done. Rebecca wrote a little bit, but mostly did research. So, this English essay must need a lot of research. What's the English essay about? And there's always like a delay when it comes to the comments. So that's why I like when there's two people, because then I'm just not awkwardly sitting here. But it's all good. It's all good. Well, I think if we're ready, I might start the next sprint. I'm not sure if I'm going to go. Usually, Allison and I do 2 hours, and definitely join us next week on Allison's channel. We'll definitely be doing 2 hours, but I might have this be like the last sprint. We'll see. Just because, again, I get a little bit insecure when I'm doing live sprints alone and not with someone else. But yeah. And Rebecca said that it's about the Me Too movement. So that's an awesome topic. Oh my gosh, yeah. My research thesis, for those of you who don't know, is about universities about sexual assault prevention. So I'm super passionate about that topic. And Sam said during the sprint she hit the 28K mark in her novel. Yay! Congrats! Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. So yeah, that's really great. Were you saying earlier? I'm gonna look back up. Were you saying earlier that you already hit your goal for Nano, or was that someone else? Oh yeah, Sam already hit her goal for Nano, but getting more words is always amazing. So woo woo. Oh, thank you. You're doing really great. No need to feel insecure. Thank you, Sam. I think it's just odd. I've never really like was an actress or anything growing up, so it's kind of weird to like be performing, not performing, but like to be live like this, just talking. And so I guess I will start the next 20 minutes sprint. Okay, obviously it's not in 20 minutes because it's like, so there we go. And I think this time I'm gonna go for, I'll go for the O-faced one again, since I went for her, since I voted for him last time. Maybe on one of these sprints my emoji will actually win. Okay, so it looks like the smiley face won. Did anyone vote for the smiley face? Oh, Shan Curdy again. She is so good at guessing which one's gonna win. 2 in a row. Also, is like the emoji timer blurry for you guys on the YouTube stream? Because it looks blurry on the stream, but then like it's not blurry on the actual website. So I don't really know what's going on with that. Just curious if it's maybe just a me problem or if everyone's has a blurry stream. In the meantime, Grace said that she also just hit the 28K mark. So yay, that is so awesome. Congrats. And Rebecca said it's also really blurry. So great. I'm going to remove it for now. But maybe if I add it again, nope, still blurry. Still blurry. Great. We love technical difficulties. And then Rebecca said that she wrote 200 words and she read more articles. So that's great. I feel like sometimes with like English essays, especially if they're more factual, doing the research and just coming up with an outline of what you're going to say is the hard part. And then it's super easy to actually write the essays. But how did everyone else do on that last stream? Oh, so Shankurti said 160, no, 6, blah. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. My brain is not functioning right. 1,677 words in total. Hooray. Woo, that is so awesome. Oh my gosh. So over 1,600 words in almost like an hour and 10 minutes. That's really, really great. And then Grace said 786 in this sprint. She was writing a cute scene between my love interest characters. Aw, that's so cute. Those are some of the best scenes, especially I feel like in YA contemporaries, but I don't know. I love writing romance scenes. And then Sam said that she got exactly 200 words this sprint, but she did a lot of outlining for the next book. So that is really awesome. Especially that you can jump back and forth between like drafting and outlining in one sprint. That's really cool. I feel like I usually have to like set aside time that's like outlining, editing, or drafting, and not necessarily more than one thing in a short amount of time. And then Sam also had a really nice comment up above. It was like right as soon as I started the timer. Let me scroll back. Oh, she used to do live streams years ago, and she felt the same way, but she always made sure she had a friend in the comments to keep her head up. To be honest, I feel like almost everyone in the comments right now I'm friends with. In general, I just feel so fortunate that when it comes to a lot of my writing stuff, both on Instagram and on YouTube, there's just always such great people that I can connect with, such as everyone who showed up to the live stream tonight. So it's a good way to form a little community. And Grace said that, yes, I'm all about the romance. My work in progress is a fantasy romance that is in the royalty scene. Or like, yeah, so that's really cool. I love like romantic fantasies in like, especially when it involves royalty or like balls or anything like that. That's awesome. Shankurti said, I have a question. What publishing route will you go for your novel? I haven't 100% decided yet. I think based on where I am in life and kind of what my writing goals are, that traditional publishing might work out better. But if I can't get a literary agent or get a publishing deal, then I would definitely go the self-publishing route because I am very determined to actually publish, if that makes sense. But I think not that either route is better or worse. I just think I don't really have the business knowledge necessary to really do self-publishing well, but I could always learn that if I needed to. So, you know. And Sam said she works on so many projects at once, so I find it really easy to jump between drafting and outlining. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. I wish I could work on multiple projects at once, but that never really seems to go well for me. What publishing routes is everyone thinking about going, I guess, going off of Shankurti's comment or question to me? And then Grace said, did you ever read the Selection series? What's your thoughts of it becoming an adaptation movie to Netflix? I did read the Selection series. I really love that series back in middle school. I think I have all 3 books. somewhere on my bookshelf. They're like the prettiest books ever. And I am excited to see the Netflix movie adaptation. Um, I haven't really seen any trailers for it yet. I definitely like knew it was a thing, but I haven't looked at the trailers yet. So I should probably do that after the sprint, to be honest, just because I'm curious now. And so Shankurti said her retelling is also focused on royalty, princesses, wizards, and witches. Really excited with the story though. And that does sound really cool. So it's going to be such a great story once it's done. I remember when you told me about it over Instagram, I was like super excited about it then too. And Rebecca said, hopefully traditionally published when it came to if she'd want to publish or not. And Sam said she wants to do both traditional and self-publishing, so hybrid, which is super awesome. I think someday I'd probably want to do hybrid publishing. I just don't know if right now that would be the best choice for me. And Rebecca said she never read the Selection series, but she's excited for the Netflix adaptation. Oh yeah, I'm excited. Grace is also excited for the movie adaptation. When is it coming out? Does it have like a set date yet? And Shankurti said, going the traditionally publishing route, I feel that I lack marketing skills and money. Yeah, money is definitely something you need for startup costs when it comes to self-publishing. I feel like we've had some really great conversation tonight, though. I always love talking to other writers and just talking about writing in general. Grace said she hasn't heard about a date yet, but she hopes soon. I feel like sometimes Netflix like announces something and then like they get it out really fast compared to others. Selection movie date. Maybe I can Google it and see. Netflix has yet to make an official announcement regarding the release date for the Selection. So, not yet released. And Grace said she keeps going back and forth which route I want to go when it comes to publishing. It's so hard to decide. I definitely agree. There's definitely pros and cons of both ways. So yeah, and I think the cool thing is, I mean, it's always difficult to decide on each project, but like if you choose one or the other, it's not like you're stuck in that for the rest of your writing career. So you can easily be like a hybrid and go back and forth. Or if you try one out and you don't like it, then you can always do the other for the next project that you work on. So it is nice to have that kind of flexibility when it comes to writing. And then Shankurti just said, what does your writing process look like? Well, I feel like my writing process lately has not been the best. I tend to fast draft and then do a lot of revisions. So I guess it's kind of like an overarching thing that happens. And then I usually outline, this might be a little bit controversial, but I usually outline every novel in 1 or 2 days. I definitely like think about it for a couple of months beforehand and journal about it. But when it comes to time to like make the actual outline, I sit down for 1 or 2 days and do that. And then I draft usually in 1 to 2 months, so a fast draft. And then I edit usually like 8 months. So editing is definitely the main part of my writing process. I also have like a lot of vlogs on my channel where I show like my day-to-day writing process and kind of what my writing routine looks like. So I would definitely recommend checking those out more. And they're also kind of like, they're almost like aesthetic inspiration too. Sam says, I think my contemporaries would be self-published and my paranormal fantasy will be traditional. That's awesome. That sounds super awesome, super good. And Grace said, I think I might query this project and I don't get an agent from it, then I might consider self-publishing. So we will see. That's kind of where I am with my project too. And, um yeah, so I think I might end um the vlog, the live stream here because I am getting a little bit tired, as you can tell from that. I've been working nonstop since like 7 a.m. this morning, which is definitely a very long time to be working on writing and homework and other things. But I am so glad that you all could join me today, and thank you all so much for being here. I hope that you have an amazing night or day wherever in the world you are and whatever time it is. So I guess with that, it's time to sign off. Aw, thanks for all your sweet comments as we sign off. But sign offs are always so awkward. I will see you all later. Bye.